Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and we got some news about Donald Trump's medical condition and the reaction to it. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Yesterday, they announced that the President of the United States, Donald Trump, has chronic venous insufficiency. Basically, what this means, and this is what the White House doctor is reporting and other doctors are reporting, this basically means that the legs have trouble pumping blood back up to the heart. Now, this can result in swelled legs, some bruising, things of that nature. It is not serious, but if, left untreated or treated improperly, it could cause a myriad of other issues. Here's the thing. He's the President of the United States. And when he's done being the President of the United States, he's still going to be a billionaire. I promise you he's going to get the best health care in the world. Better than you or I would get. That's just the perks of the job. But Democrats are suddenly aghast with what's going on. Joe Scarborough wants a law passed that all presidents must disclose all their medical records. It is shocking to me that suddenly they want this. For 4 years, we had a vegetable in the White House who couldn't complete sentences without tripping over his words, who fell down repeatedly, who we now find out has pretty serious cancer and must have had it during his presidency for it to get to this level. And now they're concerned about medical records over what is relatively a minor condition. The shame these people have is non-existent. They have no shame, and I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how it's possible. I want you to watch. You guys got to see this on Scarborough. You got to see it. I want you guys to watch this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
Is the president looking at?
Yeah, so, if there's no blood clots or anything like that to treat medically, then you're really thinking of sort of mechanical things. So if you imagine swelling that's occurring in the legs, the lower legs, typically getting worse because of gravity, just raising the legs at night, for example. So sleeping on a couple of pillows underneath your ankles and your feet, that can be helpful. Wearing things like compression socks, that can be helpful. Being as active as possible. When people are active, walking and moving, that tends to create more circulation of the blood through the veins as well. So sometimes the problem just gets worse and it needs to be treated in other ways. But for the beginning stages, at least, that's the best sort of approach.
The memo from the White House also goes into the cause of the bruising on the president's hand that he's been trying to cover.
Yeah, right. He's been trying to cover up. We've seen the makeup on his hand, covering up these bruises. We've noticed this for some time, first of all, Anderson. I think going back to February, even with a visit that he had at that point, we saw some pictures of bruising on his hand. The White House doctors commented on this, and they said this is irritation and sort of minor trauma to the hand. They say probably as a result of lots of handshaking on top of the fact that he's taking aspirin as an anticoagulant. So, Anderson, I'll tell you that does track. People who are on blood thinners or some sort of blood thinner like this and have repeated sort of trauma to the hand or just even handshakes can cause that sort of bruising. So that's what they concluded after examining him, and it sort of fits.
All right, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Coming up, more on Stephen.